के पद पर पदस्थ था। ये सही है कि दुर्घटना दिनांक को मेरे पास इतना था, ये सही है कि कारण ही अनावेदक क्रमांक 2 ने मुझे नौकरी पे रखा था।
वो ये भी कह रहा है कि पुष्पेंद्र मुनीम के पद पर कार्यरत नहीं था।
ठीक है, तो हम तो क्रिमिनल से कंसर्न है ना।
जी
चलिए,
तो मेरा कहना है कि उसका पूरा स्टेटमेंट,
चलिए आप जजमेंट दे दीजिए, जजमेंट देखते हैं आपकी क्या मदद होती है।
मेरा सर ये कहना है कि द ब्रीच द ऑनरेबल एपेक्स कोर्ट हैज माय लॉर्ड
दिखाइए ना
जी। दिस इज 2016 वॉल्यूम 3 SCC पेज 100 में लक्ष्मी चंद सर ये सी बस
लीजिएगा
पैरा 16 और उसमें 149(2) को इंटरप्रेट किया है सर कि द ब्रीच मस्ट बी फंडामेंटल। ही इज नॉट अ पेड पैसेंजर माय लॉर्ड इन द व्हीकल।
वी डोंट नो
and it is nobody case, even the insurance company has not alleged this thing ki he was traveling in the vehicle as an unauthorized passenger by paying the amount.
It is not that.
Yes ma'am,
It is not that.
yes 149
it will be that the contractual liability is only for one cleaner, one driver and three
yes,
coolies.
yes, and that breach has to be fundamental.
ठीक है,
उसी को लेके सर वो 149(2) को इंटरप्रेट किया है।
हाँ, और यस आपको कुछ कहना है लांबा साहब?
लॉर्डशिप
जजमेंट के ऊपर कुछ कहना है लक्ष्मी चंद के ऊपर?
Lordship, I am relying upon this judgment, Lordship, where in any capacity, whatever capacity he is traveling, Lordship, in the vehicle, Lordship, if he is not a third party, Lordship, he cannot be covered under the category of Lordship, a third party, Lordship. He was a Munim.
अब इसके बाद तो लॉ बहुत बदल गई भाई।
सर 149
कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव इंश्योरेंस था ना आपका
जी,
पॉलिसी में कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव इंश्योरेंस है ना
जी
हाँ।
माय लॉर्ड इफ
ये जजमेंट कहाँ से लागू होगा? आप घिसा पिटा जजमेंट ले आए। हाउ दिस इज गोइंग टू बी एप्लीकेबल टू द फैक्ट्स ऑफ द केस आफ्टर 2009 इन अ कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव पॉलिसी? ठीक है, ये तो इशू ही नहीं है, आप इशू दूसरा ले उठा रहे हैं। चलिए,
Lordship,
और क्या बता रहे हैं आप?
सर हम 149(2) में जो कंडीशन प्रिस्क्राइब का है, व्हाट आर द फंडामेंटल बीच?
पढ़िएगा।
2A को मैं माय लॉर्ड में पढ़ दूं।
149 का 2A पढ़िए।
That there has been a
पुरानी किताब से पढ़ रहे होंगे आप, ये नई किताब में है नहीं।
अच्छा सर सॉरी। There has been a breach of a specified condition of the policy being one of the following conditions, namely a condition excluding the use of vehicle for hire or reward where the vehicle is on the date of contract or insurance, a vehicle not covered by a permit to apply for hire or reward. Number B, for organized racing and speed testing. C, for a purpose not allowed by the permit under which the vehicle is used where the vehicle is a transport vehicle. And D, without sidecar being attached.
ठीक है, that is not.
तो इनमें से किसी में नहीं आएगा।
परमिट की कंडीशन बता दीजिएगा, आपकी परमिट की कंडीशन बता दीजिएगा।
परमिट सर वो जो पॉलिसी है वो D5 D6 है सर।
हाँ, परमिट
सर इट्स अ गुड्स कैरिंग व्हीकल था।
हाँ हाँ,
एंड इट कवर्स लीगल लायबिलिटी टू टोटल 5 पर्सन्स।
वो तो आप बता चुके, डोंट रिपीट।
जी
देखिएगा।
Lordship, this is the judgment, Lordship, on exactly on this point, Lordship. That here, Lordship, in this case, the disease was claimed as a khalasi, Lordship, and the policy was also a comprehensive policy, Lordship. The Honorable Supreme Court has held that in a comprehensive policy, khalasi would not be covered, Lordship, only under the section 147 liabilities in respect of driver,
देखिएगा,
cleaner.
appeal is filed by the owner of the motor vehicle being aggrieved of award dated 6 April 2017 passed by Learned Motor Accident Claims Tribunal Patna, whereby Learned Claims Tribunal has no fastened liability on the owner driver of the offending vehicle to pay compensation in favor of the claimants, but has exonerated the insurance company on the ground that deceased was an unauthorized passenger in the goods vehicle and therefore he is not covered under the terms and conditions of the policy. Next paragraph. Shri Arjaria, learned counsel for the appellant, places reliance on the judgment of Supreme Court in Lakshmi Chand versus Reliance General Insurance 2016 का 3 SCC 100 to submit that unless the breach is fundamental, comma, that is not sufficient to deny compensation in as much as violation of the provisions contained in section 149 of the Motor Vehicles Act, 1988 should be a fundamental breach. Next paragraph. Shri Arjaria places reliance on the provisions contained in section 149 within bracket 2, another bracket small a, and reading various clauses from various clauses submits that since the case of the insurance company will not fall within the exceptions mentioned in clause A of subsection 2 of section 149, insurance company was not entitled to repudiate the claim. Next para. Shri T.S. Lamba, learned counsel for the insurance company, in his turn places reliance on the judgment of Supreme Court in Ram Ashray Singh versus New India Assurance Company Limited and others 2003 का 10 SCC 664 and held that expression any person and any passenger in sub clauses 1 bracket में Roman 1 and bracket close and Roman 2 bracket में of section 147 within bracket 1 another bracket small b covers only a driver, a conductor or examiner of tickets and no other employee such as cleaner covered bracket में खलासी is covered. Full stop. Next para. After hearing learned counsel for the parties and going through the record and the evidence which has come on record, it is true that Insurance Policy Exhibit Dean 5 is a comprehensive insurance policy. Full stop. That policy has been issued and covers risk of 1 cleaner, 3 coolies and 1 paid driver. Full stop. However, the fact of the matter is that in the evidence of one of the employees of the present appellant, namely Shri Pramod Singh, it has come on record that deceased was working as a munim and when he was traveling with the truck, he was acting as a cleaner for which he was paid extra salary. Full stop. Thus, it is evident that though Pramod Singh has been examined by the claimants, but he being an employee of the present appellant, his evidence cannot be discarded lightly. Full stop. Chenu Gaur, next para. Chenu Gaur, DW1, who was driver on the offending vehicle, has admitted in para 7 that he had no knowledge about the fact that Pushpendra Singh was working as a cleaner, bracket में खलासी, full stop. In view of such facts that he has clearly admitted that he had no knowledge about the status of Pushpendra Singh as cleaner, then it is evident that cleaner is deployed to work in coordination with the truck driver, and if truck driver has denied the factum of deceased being employed as a cleaner, comma, then his evidence cannot be discarded lightly. Next pair. Owner of the truck, Shrikant Dikshit, has, though mentioned in para 3 of his examination in chief, that deceased was working as a cleaner and he was being paid 6,000 rupees per month salary, but he has not produced books of accounts like ledger or cash book to show that what status of Pramod Singh is shown in the ledger. Full stop. Next para. Though Shri Arjaria submits that appellant's firm is a proprietorship firm, but it is true that even proprietorship firms are required to maintain books of accounts. Full stop. Thus, in absence of the case of the appellant that no books of accounts were maintained, comma, evidence of Chenu when read with Pramod Singh makes it clear that deceased was termed as cleaner, so to claim benefit of the coverage under the insurance policy without adducing any evidence to this effect. Therefore, when tested, then impugned award cannot be faulted with, especially when judgment in case of Lakshmi Chand has no application to the facts and circumstances of the case, in as much as in case of Lakshmi Chand, facts were different. The vehicle in question, which had met with an accident, was carrying more passengers than permitted capacity in goods carrying vehicle by insured. Full stop. That was termed to be not to be a fundamental breach of terms of policy. Full stop. However, in the present case, goods carrying vehicle was carrying a person for whom there was no coverage. Full stop. He was not a third party to be included as to be treated to be comprehensively insured, and therefore this judgment having no application to the facts and circumstances of the case will not be of any assistance to the learned counsel for the appellant. Therefore, appeal fails and is dismissed. Record of the tribunal be sent back.
सर सिर्फ एक रिक्वेस्ट है सर, इसमें इतना सबमिशन और लिखा दें सर कि दैट वाज द ड्यूटी ऑफ द इंश्योरेंस कंपनी टू प्रूव देयर केस माइलर.
लिखा देना, ऊपर लिख देना एक लाइन. अर्जरिया सबमिट्स दैट इट वाज द ड्यूटी ऑफ द इंश्योरेंस कंपनी टू प्रूव दिस केस. उसके नीचे ये भी लिख देना, दिस सबमिशन हैज नो फाउंडेशन बिकॉज insured is required to prove that his employee had not breached the terms and conditions of the policy and was covered under the coverage for which policy was taken.
दूसरा सर इन्होंने जो
आप कुछ नहीं
सर एक सिर्फ एक लाइन सर
सुप्रीम कोर्ट जाके कराइएगा इसको. आप जाके वहां जाके कराइएगा
सर, एक छोटा
लिखाइएगा सब.
PW2 के क्रॉस में भी पूछा भी, सजेशन भी नहीं है.
बताइए, आपको अपील का हक दिया तो है, जाइए अपील कर लगाइएगा.
नहीं कह रहा सर, मैं तो मेरा रिक्वेस्ट था.
सॉरी. जी.
My lord, this is appeal by the insurance company on the three grounds. The applicant himself was driving the vehicle
जी.
at the relevant time of the accident
जी.
and was having no driving license. The accident took place from opposite direction as per the statement before the court. Accident date is 16/2/2018 night 11 a.m. 11 p.m.
क्या डेट है? 16
16/2/2018 night 11 p.m.
11 PM.
near Gorakhpur Gurudwara,
हाँ, ठीक है.
Jabalpur. He was driving Activa MP20 SF 5097.
MP20.
20 SF
हाँ
5097.
हाँ, ये क्या कौन सी गाड़ी है ये?
Activa.
एक्टिवा स्कूटर है.
Yeah.
हाँ
He is an injured person.
हाँ
Injured person है applicant.
हाँ हाँ.
कोई PD सर्टिफिकेट इन्होंने पेश किया है that has been issued by one doctor only from the medical board. It is
इंजर्ड कौन
40%.
है? अरविंद श्रीवास है.
Pardon?
अरविंद श्रीवास है.
अंजूर पर्सन,
है
अंजूर पर्सन,
Injured person.
इंजर्ड पर्सन तो
yes.
अरविंद श्रीवास है.
यस।
ठीक है ना. और इसमें क्या एविडेंस आई है कि ये खुद गाड़ी चला रहे थे?
हाँ.
कहाँ एविडेंस आई है?
बताओ.
थोड़ा सा प्लीज बताइएगा पैरा पढ़ के.
ये ज्योति श्रीवास के एविडेंस में ही आई.
किसकी एविडेंस में?
ज्योति श्रीवास इसकी
सर एप्लीकेंट वाइफ ऑफ द डिसीज, सॉरी अंजूर पर्सन।
तो ठीक है साथ में.
नहीं सर, वो सर क्या बोलने में चलने फिरने में स्मार्ट डॉक्टर का साथ सर्टिफिकेट है, तो इसलिए उसको एग्जाम में उसकी वाइफ को करा के वो बोल नहीं सकता। वो आई एम फाइल द सर्टिफिकेट।
वो तो शी इज नॉट एन आई विटनेस. शी इज नॉट एन आई विटनेस.
हाँ.
You have to prove this that he was driving the vehicle.
वो तो उसमें FIR में ही है.
FIR में क्या लिखा है? एग्जिबिट बताइएगा. FIR E3 में पढ़ के बताइएगा क्या लिखा है.
कल रख लीजिए इसको. कल
नहीं नहीं आज ही करेंगे.
कर दीजिए.
मिलर इन दैट केस अगर अनुमति हो तो
जाइए
सर
अभी.
सिलेबस की निकल
जाइए.
ये हमारा सिनाप्सिस जैसे
जी.
सिनाप्सिस हमने बना दिए.
हाँ हाँ.
ये जजमेंट है जो माननीय न्यायालय ने पारित किया था कि वन डॉक्टर का जो एविडेंस सर्टिफिकेट डेट से नॉट बी रिलायबल.
हैं?
आपकी कोर्ट से डिसाइड हुआ है.
क्या है?
वकील साहब का एक्सीडेंट हुआ था, उन्होंने 80% का सर्टिफिकेट कोर्ट ने रिलाई नहीं किया, उसको ग्रीवियस इंजरी मारी. सिंगल डॉक्टर का एविडेंस था.
ठीक. देखिएगा दिस अपील
और
इज फाइल्ड.
इंटरेस्ट जो है 15% जो पीनल किया डेट इज नॉट पेएबल.
अब 15% तो ठीक है. आई एग्री.
सर मेरा सर
पीनल हाँ वो
सर मेरा निवेदन सर ये है सर, ये जो बार सर ये कह रहे हैं सर आई एम फाइल द डॉक्यूमेंट, और सर इसमें एग्जिट P 152
हाँ
सर द ट्रीटमेंट डॉक्टर्स टेक द सर्टिफिकेट
हाँ.
कि सर ये बोलने में चलने पे में स्मार्ट बिना किसी सहारे चल नहीं सकता।
इसको
नंबर
डॉक्टर
वन।
किसको एग्जामिन कराया आपने?
जी
डॉक्टर किसको एग्जामिन
सर
कराया?
डॉक्टर साहब जो मेडिकल बोर्ड का विकलांगता मैंने उसको सर एग्जामिन करा है।
हाँ पढ़ते हैं ना, उसकी एविडेंस बताइएगा. कौन? डॉक्टर राजकुमार.
जी सर।
कुमार चौधरी.
सर राजकुमार चौधरी सर ये बताया सर इन्हें सर पेज 21 में
जी.
सर इन्होंने 157 विकलांगता पर मतलब के अतिरिक्त उपचार चिकित्सा करने का प्रदान की 148 सर 148 जो है
खाने दीजिए. लिखिएगा. This appeal is filed by the insurance company being aggrieved of the award dated 14/12/2022 passed by 22nd Additional Motor Accident Claims Tribunal Jabalpur in MACC number 1909 of 2018. Full stop. This award is next paragraph. This award is challenged on the ground that injured himself was driving the vehicle and was not having any driving license at the time of the accident. Full stop. It is submitted that accident took place when two vehicles coming from opposite direction collided. Thus, it is a case of contributory negligence for the accident which took place on 16 February 2018 at about 11 p.m. Next well. And it is submitted that the vehicle involved is Activa 20 SF 5097. Full stop. It is also submitted that London Tribunal has awarded penal interest of 15% in case of non-payment of compensation
within 90 days.
within a period of 90 days,
Yes.
which is against the spirit of the law laid down by Supreme Court in the line judgment. Penal interest का
दिया हुआ सुसाइड किया कॉपी दे देंगे हमको रखा हुआ
only citation बता दीजिए ना, निकलवा लेंगे इतना ये citation ले लीजिए इनसे.
2004 ACJ 648 सुप्रीम कोर्ट नेशनल वर्सेस केशव बहादुर.
नेशनल इंश्योरेंस कंपनी वर्सेस केशव बहादुर, ये ले लीजिएगा.
कॉपी दिया जजमेंट नहीं कॉपी.
It is also submitted that evidence of Dr. Rajkumar Chaudhary could not have been relied, especially that of a private doctor, as has been held by this court in case of National Insurance Company Limited versus Ashish Koshta, decided on 16 November 2022 in MA 4396 of 2019. Next film. Sardar Avtar Singh, learned counsel for the claimant, submits that government doctor had was examined. He had issued disability certificate exhibit P157,
Yes.
which is available on record, and as per this disability certificate issued by the government doctor, medical by the government doctor working at Seth Govindas District Hospital, 40% disability has been certified. Full stop. It is further submitted that Dr. Rajkumar was examined before the tribunal and he deposed that on the date of the accident, when Arvind Kumar Shrivas was brought to him, then he had examined him and the papers of treatment and found that there, because of grievous injury in his head, his right upper and right lower limb were unable to work. He was unable to speak, a condition which is called aphasia. Full stop. His percentage of disability was found to be 40%, and he is further deposed that this disability is going to increase and is not going to be cured. Full stop. He was exhaustively cross-examined, but insurance company could not bring out any material contrary to the record to point out as if the disability is false or has been exaggerated. Next para. In view of such facts, when evidence of the relevant witnesses is examined, then in the FIR, it is not mentioned that injured himself was driving the scooter. Claim petition has been filed against the owner driver of the offending vehicle. Full stop.
इसका विटनेस नंबर 2 उसके क्रॉस एग्जामिनेशन में आया हुआ है.
Full stop.
मैं घटना को जा रहा था, अरविंद श्रीवास दशहरे में मिलने गया था. यह कहना गलत है, घटना के समय मौजूद नहीं था. अरविंद वाहन पेशेंट से जा रहा था. अरविंद अकेला वाहन चलाते हुए जा रहा था. यह कहना सही है कि टक्कर आमने सामने से हुई थी. यह कहना गलत है कि टक्कर
कौन है ये PW2?
विटनेस नंबर 2
आप पढ़ते हैं, क्या नाम क्या है उनका? पढ़िएगा उनकी एविडेंस.
सुनील श्रीवास. सुनील श्रीवास.
प्रदीप श्रीवास. पढ़ते हैं उनकी एविडेंस. सुनील श्रीवास.
जी हाँ, क्रॉस एग्जामिनेशन में पैरा 3. यह कहना सही है कि मुझे न्यायालय से उपस्थित होने से संबंध प्राप्त नहीं हुआ. यह कहना सही है कि मैं अरविंद श्रीवास्तव उनके परिवार के कहने पर साक्ष्य हेतु
एक
उपस्थित हूँ।
सेकंड लिखिएगा. Reliance is placed on the decision of on the cross exam on the evidence of Sunil Srivas, PW2, but PW2 Sunil Srivas in para 1 of his examination in chief has categorically mentioned that he was 20-25 feet away from RT Street when he had seen an Activa vehicle carrying 3 persons and being drawn rashly and negligently had hit Arvind, as a result of which Arvind had fallen down at the spot. Full stop. Persons who were travelling on Activa had also fallen down, and he had seen number of Activa as MP20 SF 5097. Full stop. After that, he had sent all the persons in ambulance to Jabalpur hospital and given intimation to uncle of Arvind, namely Shri Ravi Shankar Shrivas, and brother-in-law of Arvind, namely Balram Shrivas. Full stop. Next para. In cross-examination, this witness has said that Arvind was driving his vehicle MP20 NV1375. Full stop. He admitted that the incident took place when two vehicles were coming from opposite direction. But it is also true that this witness could not be contradicted on the aspect of rash and negligent driving of the driver of vehicle bearing MP20 SF 5097. Full stop. It has come on record and could not be contradicted by the insurance company by leading any independent evidence to the effect that claimant Arvind Srivas was responsible for the accident. Full stop. In view of such facts, accident being caused by the offending vehicle MP20 SF 5097, other factors become secondary, and therefore the plea of contributory negligence etc. having been not proved, though the company has examined its administrative officer Rishabh Lalan before the tribunal but failed to produce any investigation report or any eyewitness to contradict to support their case, comma, I am of the opinion that learned tribunal has not committed any error in holding the insurance company responsible. Full stop. Next para. Thus, on merits, insurance company has failed to make out a case for indulgence.
मतलब
Next
ट्रेन
para.
रिकवर का
However,
ऑर्डर हुआ है।
only issue which needs to be dealt herein is award of 15% interest, that being contrary to the law laid down in case of Keshav Bahadur Supra, comma, needs to be set aside, and to that extent appeal is allowed. It is directed that claimants will be entitled to interest at the rate of 6% throughout from the date of filing of the claim petition till the date of payment. Other terms and conditions of the award shall remain intact.
ट्रेन रिकवर का ऑर्डर हुआ है, सो दैट
वो लिख तो दिया।
3/181 में ऑर्डर हुआ।
हाँ तो ठीक है, अदर टर्म्स एंड कंडीशंस बोल तो दिया इंटैक्ट रहेंगी।
थैंक्स।
वो आएंगे अपील में, आपका पेरेंट रिकवर भी सेट असाइड हो जाएगा। ब्रीच क्या है?
I'm making,
जल्दी हाँ
I'm
बताइए।
making a very humble request, Lordship. Kindly list this. Can you take this matter at 4 p.m., Lordship?
नहीं मैडम, ये सब नहीं, शुरू करिए। बताइए रमेश जी, क्या मैटर है आपका?
May I please, Lordship, I filed this appeal for the enhancement of the award, Lordship.
हाँ बताइए।
Lordship, total award, I am awarded, Lordship, 43 lakh
appeal की copy
14,000,
दीजिएगा।
Lordship.
एक मिनट रुक जाइए। धर्मेंद्र के लिए कौन आ रहा है?
I am for.
बताइए, आपने अपील क्यों लगाई है?
My lords, no claim petition has been filed.
हाँ,
My lords, the petition which is filed by Dharmendra.
हाँ.
My lords, that petition has been dismissed.
धर्मेंद्र खुद गाड़ी चला रहे थे.
My lord, Dharmendra is the father of the deceased. There's a that is an incident with a two motorcycle collision. My lords, both have been died. My lords, both died. My lords, the Dharmendra father filed a claim petition, my lord, which is dismissed by the tribunal.
क्यों डिसमिस कर दी? वही तो.
And my lords, the tribunal,
Visual parties.
and my lords, tribunal held that the Krishnapal Singh, which is deceased here, my lords, he is liable for the accident.
हाँ, he is.
Liable for the accident. He is negligent. My lords, can you see the award?
हाँ, बताइए. दो अलग अलग अवार्ड किए हैं क्या?
Yes, lordship.
तो पहले इनका तो देख लें, इनका क्या बढ़ रहा है.
Yes, much.
आप अपील, आप किसके खिलाफ लेकर आई हैं अपील?
My lords, I'm appearing 70 and 70.1. 71 and 70.1.
71.1 में आपकी अपील किसके खिलाफ है? ये किस ग्राउंड पर है आपकी अपील?
कृपा सिंह के लिए है.
हाँ, किस ग्राउंड पर है आपकी अपील?
My lords, the first contention is that कि
हाँ,
my lords, kindly see the para number 7 of the award.
पैरा 7 ऑफ द अवार्ड पढ़िए.
अनावेदक क्रमांक 2 ने आगे यह भी अभिवचन किया है कि आवेदक गण द्वारा तथाकथित स्कूटी वाहन के बीमित होने के संबंध में स्पष्ट अभिवचन नहीं किया और न ही पॉलिसी विवरण ही अंकित किया. कथित दिनांक को उक्त स्कूटी वाहन का चालन कर रहे अनावेदक क्रमांक 1 के पुत्र विक्रांत सिंह के पास स्कूटी वाहन चलाने का वैध एवं प्रभावशील चालक लाइसेंस नहीं था और न ही स्कूटी वाहन का प्रदूषण प्रमाण पत्र ही था. My lords, he is not having a valid driving license.
कहाँ प्रूव किया आपने? किसको
My lords, we examine.
एग्जामिन किया, बताइए.
My lords, in para number 16, we examined assistant manager Sujit Kumar Patel.
वो बताएंगे कि आरटीओ बताएगा लाइसेंस के बारे में?
My lords, RTO के लिए भी VP मिश्रा की साक्ष्य कराई गई है. para number 819.
पैराग्राफ 19 पढ़िएगा.
अनावेदक क्रमांक 2 बीमा कंपनी की ओर से क्षेत्रीय परिवहन कार्यालय सतना के सहायक ग्रेड 3 VP मिश्रा की साक्ष्य कराई गई. इस साक्षी ने बताया कि लर्निंग लाइसेंस क्रमांक NP 19L/011900816 दिनांक 29/7/2016 से दिनांक 28/1/2017 तक की अवधि के लिए धर्मेंद्र सिंह तनय जयदेव सिंह निवासी नैना सगमनिया जिला सतना के नाम पर जारी किया गया है, जो मोटरसाइकिल बिना गियर व MLB
धर्मेंद्र के बारे में, विक्रांत के बारे में क्या कहा?
लर्निंग लाइसेंस
मैडम, आपका सुनिए प्लीज. यहाँ पर विक्रांत के बारे में आप चर्चा कर रही थी. आपने जो पैरा 9 पढ़ा था, तो इट वाज इन रिगार्ड टू विक्रांत. पैरा 7 में आपने कहा था अनावेदक क्रमांक 1 के पुत्र विक्रांत सिंह के पास. नाउ वेयर विक्रांत सिंह के बारे में क्या कहा आरटीओ साहब ने? गाड़ी कौन चला रहा था? विक्रांत सिंह चला रहा था. विक्रांत सिंह के बारे में क्या कहा है?
Well, in the last para, the tribunal held that in para 19.
अरे मैडम, एविडेंस से बताएंगे. पैरा 19-20 मत बताइए. एविडेंस पढ़िए व्यक्ति की, VP मिश्रा की, और बताइए. VP मिश्रा की एविडेंस में विक्रांत के ये जो क्लेमेंट हैं, इनका क्लेम तो विक्रांत के द्वारा चलाई गई मोटरसाइकिल के बारे में है ना. ठीक है. विक्रांत का आपका कहना है लाइसेंस नहीं था और पॉलिसी नहीं थी गाड़ी की. ठीक है, अब आप बताइएगा कि विक्रांत का जो है क्या क्या आया है। हवा में बहस मत करिए। पॉलिसी भी देख लेते हैं।
My lordship will see the para number 15. My lords, the tribunal held that the Krishnapal Singh, who is the deceased in that case, my lord, is also liable for the accident because he is not having the valid driving license. My lords, kindly see the para 15 of the award, my lords.
अच्छा, आपसे जो सवाल पूछे पहले उसका उत्तर नहीं देंगे आप।
My lords,
विक्रांत के ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस के बारे में कहाँ से एविडेंस आई है? आप लोग चाहते हैं कि कोर्ट को दाएं बाएं करके निकल जाएं,
my lords.
फिर ऐसे इतनी स्केची बहस क्यों करते हैं?
ये पैरा 17 में क्लियर हो जाएगा अब भी अवार्ड।
हाँ पढ़िए।
इस साक्षी ने आवेदक गण की ओर से किए गए प्रतिपरीक्षण के दौरान यह स्वीकार किया है कि मृतक विक्रांत सिंह के पास लाइसेंस की जांच कराई गई है। यह भी स्वीकार किया अंतिम प्रतिवेदन में चालक के पास लाइसेंस न होने की धाराएं नहीं लगी। खंडिका
उन्होंने जानकारी मांगी नहीं, वो दिखाई दे रहा है विक्रांत सिंह के पास लाइसेंस। देखिएगा 71 और 71.1 these appeals are filed by the claimants and the insurance company respectively, being aggrieved of award dated 21/9/2022 passed by 10th Motor Accident Claims Tribunal Patna in MACC number 71 of 2017 full stop. Whereas claimants are claiming enhancement of compensation, whereas insurance company submits that at the time of the accident, deceased Krishnapal Singh was not having valid driving license to drive a vehicle and therefore the insurance company is not liable to satisfy the award. Full stop. यही कहा था ना आपने, उसका लाइसेंस नहीं था कृष्णपाल सिंह के पास।
My lords, Krishnapal Singh is the deceased. My lords, yes, lordship.
यही तो कहा था आपने। और क्या ग्राउंड है आपका?
My lords, लर्निंग लाइसेंस का ग्राउंड लिया बट वो फिर धर्मेंद्र सिंह का हो गया लordship.
लिखिएगा।
And
He submitted that he was having a learning license and therefore the insurance company should have been exonerated. Next para. आपने किस ग्राउंड पर लाए हैं अपील में?
Lordship, in this case, Lordship, the age of the deceased as per the judgment lordship 55 years 1 month 22 and lordship ने 56 उसको कंसीडर करके पॉइंटर जो 9 का लगाया है that is on page para 24 तो lordship इसमें 56 की एज ना कैलकुलेट करते हुए 55 होगा उसमें जो पॉइंटर्स लगना चाहिए 11 का लगना
on behalf of the claimant it is submitted that date of birth of the deceased is
1961 lordship
29
1961
1961. First stop. Date of accident is
lordship date of
24/11/2016. 2016. Full stop. He had completed 55 years of age, but yet not touched 56 years, and therefore multiplier of 9 has been arbitrarily applied. It should have been 11. Next para. After hearing learned counsel for the parties and going through the record, it is evident that insurance company has examined officer from the RTO office Satna, namely Shri VP Mishra, full stop. I have carefully perused the record. Shri VP Mishra was examined and cross-examined in relation to the driving license of Dharmendra Singh and not of Krishnapal Singh, and therefore, without examining the RTO to prove that there was violation of the terms and conditions of the policy, and when it is admitted fact, as has been admitted by Mr. Sujit Kumar Patel, Assistant Manager, IFCO Tokyo General Insurance Company, that he had not produced any investigation report, though investigation was carried out. When tested, then appeal filed by the insurance company on the ground that deceased was not having a valid driving license is not made out. Therefore, appeal filed by the insurance company deserves to be dismissed and is hereby dismissed. Next para. As far as issue of multiplier is concerned, claimant has not deceased had not completed 56 years of age, and therefore multiplier of 11 will be applicable in place of 9. And when said multiplier is applied, then
lordship that is on page para number 28
just a minute.
lordship there is a
Then-
one lordship, there is-
Claimants will be entitled to a sum of rupees
so there is a one more
एक मिनट रुक जाइए. Then pecuniary compensation will come out to rupees 49 lakhs 9,784 in place of 40 lakhs 17,096. Thus, there will be enhancement to the tune of rupees 8 lakhs 92,688, which will be admissible in favor of the claimants. आपने कोर्ट फीस कितने पे दी है?
lordship 10 lakhs पे
तो इन्वेस्ट करा दीजिएगा पूरे के पूरे कोर्स, ठीक है ना? और to that extent appeal filed by the claimant is allowed and that by the insurance company is rejected. नेक्स्ट चलिए 71.2 कहाँ है वो अवार्ड? धर्मेंद्र आइए बताइए।
इसमें मिस जोइंडर के ग्राउंड पे मिस जोइंडर ऑफ पार्टीज के ग्राउंड पे खारिज हुआ है। पैरा नंबर 17 ऑफ द अवार्ड।
सेम अवार्ड
नहीं, ये अलग है।
दिखाइए दूसरा 71.2।
It may be remanded.
This appeal is filed being aggrieved of award dated 24/6/2019 passed by learned third additional motor accident claims tribunal Satna, which has dismissed the claim on account of non-joinder of necessary parties. Full stop. It is settled law that tribunal should not adopt hyper-technical approach and should have guided the claimants about impleasement of necessary parties. Therefore, the impugned award, full stop. As the provisions contained in Motor Vehicles Act are beneficial provisions and it's a beneficial legislation, impugned award is set aside, matter is remitted to the tribunal for deciding the matter afresh, where claimants will be entitled to implead proper parties. चलिए
One.
क्या मैटर है ये?
Wait, please.
क्या मैटर है ये?
So this is against an order passed by Board of Revenue. The essential issue is, my lord, that in our revenue records, we are the owners of this land since perpetuity.
तो सुनेंगे फिर फाइनली इसको। लिखिएगा श्री मनोज शर्मा लर्नेड सीनियर एडवोकेट असिस्टेड बाय, कौन है आपको असिस्ट कौन कर रहा है? दीपक साहू। मैटर इज टू बी हर्ड फाइनली, लिस्ट फॉर फाइनल हियरिंग इन पार्ट बी ऑफ द कॉज लिस्ट as per its turn and seniority. चलिए
So इसमें मोशन नहीं कर सकते.
चलिए क्या कोई क्या कर सकते हैं?
Can some date be given, my lord? January, whenever.
List in February 2024. साढ़े 3 बजे से मेंशन के ले लीजिएगा पहले।
There are two matters. Well, let's say take WP 6964 of 23 first.
6964 जी।
कौन लिस्ट है ये?
ये क्या मैटर है बताइए?
It's WP number 6964/23. But the other side has taken an objection that I have alternative remedy of filing appeal before committee that I have already done. So this will be disposed of, that my appeal will.
चलिए Avinash 75.1 fairly submits that on the objection taken by the opposite party, he has already filed appeal and availed alternative statutory remedy. Therefore, prays for withdrawal of the appeal. Petition is accordingly dismissed as withdrawn.
But some direction be given that appeal has already been filed. They decide.
कब फाइल किया आपने?
No, it is filed on 7/11/2023.
हाँ तो अभी इतनी जल्दी क्या डायरेक्शन करेंगे, डिसाइड करेंगे। चलिए अब 75 बताइए। 75 में बताइए क्या करना है?
75.1 में भी रिकॉर्ड।
75.1 में श्रेयस दुबे साहब की प्रेजेंस डाल दीजिएगा। चलिए
for respondent number 5 in 75.1.
75.1 में मंचानी जी भी डाल दीजिएगा, शुभम मंचानी।
But in the issues like this, they are petty vegetable and fruit sellers.
हाँ ये कटनी का मैटर है, याद
सर इसलिए मैं कह रहा हूँ अपील में भले ही 2 महीने का समय देते हैं सर, 3 महीने का समय देते हैं कि डिसाइड।
On request of the Jargar, appellate authority is requested to decide appeal on its own merits without getting influenced by any other consideration within a period of 90 days of receipt of certified copy of the order.
But so far as 75 is concerned, my lord, it is to be heard finally. My lord, may take it on some other day. My lord, it is with regard to levy of mandi fee on these vegetable and fruit sellers.
तो ये है ना कि शायद आप मंडी एरिया के बाहर हैं,
हाँ, ये कह रहे हैं मंडी एरिया के बाहर
कुछ केस है ना ऐसा, माय मेमोरी सर्व्स मी राइट,
ये ऐसे ही सर, ये कह रहे
आपने एक
हैं
बार बहस की थी।
सर, इसमें कुछ और रिसर्च करनी पड़ेगी। एक इनका प्रोविजन है जिसको विच दी दिस मंडी इटसेल्फ सेज, उनके ही ऑफिसर के लेटर्स हैं जिसमें हम रिलाई कर रहे थे, बट सर चूंकि लेवी है तो इट विल टेक सम टाइम।
देखिएगा श्री अविनाश जलगा 75 में प्लीज फॉर टाइम टू प्रिपेयर एंड आर्ग्यू दिस केस ऑन हिज रिक्वेस्ट केसेस एडजॉर्न्ड लिस्ट आफ्टर 4 weeks. नेक्स्ट
My lord, I'm for the intervener and WP number 599
आप
जी।
नाम लिख दीजिएगा। चलिए
और आद्य श्रीवास्तव।
जी रिकॉर्ड आ गया। हाँ
My
बताइए,
lord,
सर्विस हो गई, सर्विस हो गई, देखिए
next week,
नेक्स्ट वीक क्या है, नेक्स्ट वीक क्या,
My lord, kindly hear the matter next week, my
Why?
lord. Concerned counsel is arguing in another court, my lord.
तो फिर
Uh,
इस कोर्ट को बंद कर दें क्या?
no. My lord, next
You
week.
should have been prepared. You should have been prepared to argue this matter.
Next week, definitely, my lord.
नहीं नहीं ये सब नहीं।
Actually, रस्टिंग विलेजर है, मतलब पार्टी भी उनसे कांटेक्ट भी नहीं हो पाया था।
बस समझ गए हो तो हम जब फीस देने आता है तब रस्टिक नहीं होता है, फिर वो रस्टिक हो जाता है। फीस देते वक्त आपने कहा था कि आप बड़े रस्टिक हो, फीस मत दीजिए हमको।
प्रेइंग फॉर नेक्स्ट वीक।
नहीं नहीं बहस करिए, मुद्दे की बात बताइए, नहीं तो इसको लगा देता हूँ 6 महीने बाद और उसमें कह दूंगा कि इसमें कोई ब्याज नहीं मिलेगा आपको इफ यू सक्सीड।
एक्चुअली इंस्ट्रक्शन मुझे मिले थे माय लॉर्ड, मुझे
जिन्होंने इंस्ट्रक्शन दिए वो भूल गए कि किस कोर्ट के लिए इंस्ट्रक्शन दे रहे हैं आपको।
Yeah.
ठीक है
माय लॉर्ड, और नेक्स्ट वीक कर दिए।
नहीं कर पाएंगे ना, करेंगे तो आज करेंगे इसको, और नहीं तो नहीं करेंगे इसको, फिर लंबा पटक देंगे।
My lord.
आपको नहीं, उन्हीं को बहस करने दीजिए, बैठ जाइए आप कभी। डेथ केस है, इंजरी केस है ये?
डेथ केस है माय लॉर्ड।
हाँ, किस ग्राउंड पर आए, किस तारीख का एक्सीडेंट है, कुछ मालूम है?
एक्चुअली रिसेंटली रिसीव्ड द फाइल माय लॉर्ड।
रिसेंटली मतलब
अभी मिली थी मुझे फाइल माय लॉर्ड, इसलिए अपोलोजाइज
अच्छा।
फॉर दैट।
ठीक है, 1 लाख की अपील है आपकी
माय लॉर्ड।
आप क्लेमेंट हैं?
माय लॉर्ड,
हैं?
माय लॉर्ड।
This appeal is filed being aggrieved of the award dated 3/11/2022 passed by learned learned additional motor accident claims tribunal to first MACT Betul in MACC number 414 of 2021 on the ground that accident took place on 11/3/2021 when Manoj Kakodia died, for whom claim petition number 414 of 2021 was filed. Full stop. Next paragraph. It is submitted that on 11/3/2021, brother of the claimants Manoj was traveling with his workers, namely Rajesh Uike, Rajkumar, etc., on a Pulsar motorcycle when at about 11:30 p.m. Tavera Jeep bearing number MP12BC 0829 had caused accident from behind. As a result, Rajkumar, Manoj and Rajesh, all three died. Full stop. Incident was witnessed by Tulsi Uike and Subhash of village Kharsali, who had noted the number of the offending vehicle. Next para. It is submitted that learned tribunal has given meager and inadequate compensation which needs to be enhanced. Hence this appeal. Next, nobody is appearing for the respondents despite service of notices. As per the office report dated, office report बताइए, date बताइए. Fees 11/2023. Therefore, they are proceeded ex parte. Next para. Learned tribunal has awarded a sum of rupees. कितना award किया है?
मतलब 12,06,000
12,06,900
900 रुपए
12,06,900 रुपए. Full stop. It has treated income of the deceased Manoj at rupees Manoj at rupees 87,000 per month. No, sorry, at rupees 7,000 per month, whereas minimum wages on the date of the accident. Date of accident क्या है? वकील साहब थोड़ा तेज बोल रहा ना पड़ता जल्दी जल्दी.
11/3/2021 my lord.
On 11/3/2021 were to the tune of rupees 8,700. Therefore, tribunal erred in computing income at rupees 7,000 per month and making computation. Full stop. Next para. When income is taken at rupees 8,700 per month, then as deceased was bachelor, 50% is to be reduced towards the living expenses of the deceased and 40% is to be added towards the future prospects, which takes annual dependency of the family at rupees 73,080. Full stop. Tribunal has applied multiplier of 18 as deceased was 22 years of age. That will take total pecuniary compensation to rupees 13,15,440 as against a sum of rupees 10,58,400. Thus, there will be enhancement to the tune of rupees 2,57,040. आपने कोर्ट फीस कितने पे दी है? 1 लाख पर.
2,500 दिए my lord 1 लाख पे. 2,500 रुपए कोर्ट फीस
1 लाख पे दिए ना?
जी.
तो बाकी पर कोर्ट फीस देंगे अभी 4.5 के पहले. इसको 1 लाख पर रिस्ट्रिक्ट करना है. पूछिए आपके बाजू में जो वकील साहब बैठे हैं जिन्होंने आपको
1 लाख पे कर दीजिए, पार्टी नहीं दे पाई को.
अच्छा लिखिए. आप दीजिए ना उसको, ले लीजिएगा उनसे. 1.5 लाख का नुकसान हो रहा है उनका. अब दे दीजिए 4.5 तक. 6% ब्याज का देना, इसको इन्वेस्ट करा देना. ठीक है ना. अदर टर्म्स एंड कंडीशंस ऑफ द अवार्ड शैल रिमेन इंटैक्ट. चलिए, अपील इज अलाउड एंड डिस्पोज्ड ऑफ.
Oblige.
Please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, on the last date of hearing, Your Lordship had directed state to file their affidavits. My lord, that affidavit is filed.
जी
Notes in the affidavit,
जी
with respect to the query raised by this court, whether the rule 7 sub rule 1 was followed or not, saying that if there are a number of households, then it is to be divided, it has to be first assessed whether those households, how many number of households are there. Lords, to that, state has submitted in their affidavit at para 5.
जी पढ़िए
My lords, I'm reading from the 4th line. It is submitted that all the necessary information are available on the Aadhaar-enabled public distribution system portal of the state government. And after careful perusal of such information from the portal, that the petitioner society, that is to say this cooperative society is having 990 family ration cards. And after following due process, that is after issuance of advertisement, inviting application in view of circular number so and so, family ration card allotted to petitioner have been divided and allotted to respondent number 4 society, as only one application for received for ward number 1 and the same was also eligible. That's our contention to this is, this still not answers the question raised by this honorable court.
yes
And then the second point is that they have not answered why the society of outside, operating outside the respondent ward 1 is being allotted this shop. That still is unanswered.
Milord, with your permission, I would like to make a submission, Milord,
Wait
for the
for a
private
minute.
respondent.
wait for a minute
Milord.
क्या पॉलिसी क्या है आप बताइएगा
Milord, I'm for the private respondent,
हाँ
Milord.
बताइए
But the policy is such, Milord, that in a particular urban area,
जी
the number of shops should be such
जी
that per shop there should not be more than 800 households.
जी
And the rule also says that, Milord, the control order, that no one will be allotted a shop outside of their operational area.
हाँ हाँ
Pertaining to that, Milord, I wanted to make a particular submission, Milord.
जी
If my lord may kindly have
आपका आप
paid,
आप उस लोकल एरिया के हैं
no, my lord, I am not.
then how can a shop be allotted to you
My lord, with
under,
respect
under
to,
which provision of
my
law
lord, if I may just make a submission, my lord.
जी
My lord, may kindly open page number 5 of the petition, my lord. I have also moved a preliminary objection regarding that. That's
forget about them please first clarify your status
my lord.
when you are an outsider and the control order itself provides that the shop will be allotted to a local society, then how it could have been allotted to you?
My lord, that,
You talk about your case, forget about their case.
certainly, my lord, certainly, my lord. My lord, my argument to that would be,
क्या कलेक्टर साहब का एफिडेविट बुलाना पड़ेगा मिस्टर अतुल द्विवेदी? This is all red tapeism. How can you allot a shop to an outside agency which is not having area of operation within ward number 1? How can you do that? Let your collector file an affidavit.
Lordship,
I'll quash this order. Don't think that you can twist the rules. You can give work to anybody you like or who enjoys your patronage. Rules are to be followed in letter and spirit. This affidavit, this court is not satisfied with the affidavit filed by the junior supply officer. Wide IA 15782/2023. कहाँ के कलेक्टर हैं ये? Riva. Let collector Riva file his personal affidavit within 3 days.
my lord, if I may make one sub,
He'll have to clarify that how a cooperative society of private respondent was given the work when it is not operating in the ward/gram panchayat. Full stop. Let this affidavit be filed within 3 days, failing which collector Riva shall remain personally present.
my lord,
List on 12 December 2023.
Your Lordship, if I may pray for interim, my lord, till the next date of hearing. My lord.
Interim order to continue till next date of
It has not been granted. I'm praying for.
Acha. As an interim measure, it is directed that the operation of the impugned order shall remain state till next date of listing.
my lord, as an officer of the court, I need to make a statement, my lord.
जी, जी.
This court has been misled, my lord. That is why.
हाँ बताइए.
my lord, the submission of the petitioner on affidavit in the petition is that they are having operational jurisdiction over ward number 1. That's a false statement, my lord.
ठीक है, let your collector file.
No,
What is your locus? Even if yes, first of all,
as an officer of the court, I'm making statement, my lord, not as a party.
ठीक
Because this honorable court has been misled, my lord. Even petitioner does not belong to ward number 1.
At this stage, Shri Utkarsh Sonkar raises an objection that even petitioner has no jurisdiction over ward number 1. Full stop. Thus, let collector clarify that when petitioner is not having jurisdiction over ward number 1 and private respondent 2 has no jurisdiction over ward number 1 and petitioner was already supplying food grains in ward number 1 prior to bifurcation of cards, then how work could have been allotted to respondent number 4?
My lord, as well as petitioner.
हाँ ठीक है, चलने दीजिए.
Also, my lord, petitioner may be asked to clarify as to how this false statement has been made on affidavit.
There is no false statement, your lordship. There is no
Wait
false
करिए,
statement.
सब बताएंगे ये.
I'm grateful.
चलिए.
Sir, I am appearing for, as a proxy counsel on behalf of respondent number 3, 4 weeks time to file reply.
None for the petitioner, Shri. आपका शुभ नाम बोलिए.
Bhanu Pratap Singh, sir.
Manu Pratap Singh for respondent number
3, sir.
3. Praise for and is granted 6 weeks time to file reply list after 6 weeks. चलिए.
So there was a 2 appeal, one by the claimant for announcement and another was filed by the owner, my lord.
दोनों लगी नहीं है क्या आज? लगी तो है.
Yes, my lord, दोनों.
बताइए.
लगी तो 3262
हैं?
My lord, इसमें
3262
क्या बोल रहे हैं?
2016 3262 104 नंबर पर लगी.
लगी है ना.
Yes, sir.
ओनर की अपील क्यों लगी है? उनको आपको क्या इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को एक्सोनरेट कर दिया है?
इसमें क्या 1 लाख की लिमिट मानी है ड्राइवर के लिए.
टीए की
जी.
कौन सी पॉलिसी थी?
हाँ.
कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव इंश्योरेंस है ये.
Comprehensive.
फिर दीजिएगा वो बालकृष्णन वाला जजमेंट दीजिएगा.
इसमें IFT 28 में जो है पेड ड्राइवर का कवर्ड है.
हाँ.
पेड ड्राइवर
हाँ.
और क्लेम इज फाइल्ड अंडर सेक्शन 163 ऑफ द मोटर व्हीकल एक्ट.
हाँ.
He himself was driving the car.
हाँ.
और उसके खिलाफ नेग्लिजेंस अपने नेग्लिजेंस के हिसाब से पेश की.
तो 1 लाख कैसे रिस्ट्रिक्ट होगा?
हाँ तो 163A में ही पेश किया.
नहीं तो इसीलिए तो बोल रहा हूँ. तो पॉलिसी तो कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव है इंश्योरेंस की.
हाँ तो WC एक्ट 71 का जितना आएगा उतना हम दे सकते हैं.
हाँ तो
WC में पेश किया 163A में किया.
हाँ.
एट में भी कवर्ड.
तो ओनर की अपील तो अलाउ हो जाएगी.
हाँ.
अब इनका एनहांसमेंट का देखना है.
एनहांसमेंट नहीं होगा क्योंकि
बोलो इनका एनहांसमेंट का देखना है. कितना अवार्ड किया है?
सर इसमें किया हमको 3,99,000.
कितनी इनकम मानी है आपकी?
3,300 रुपए मानी है पर मंथ 3,300. सर ये कैलकुलेटर के हिसाब से मैं बना के लाया हूँ सर.
दिखाई लीजिए.
तो एडमिटेड है.
हाई कोर्ट का जो कैलकुलेटर है सर.
163A में फ्यूचर प्रोस्पेक्ट कब से लगने लगा?
नहीं लगता इसमें.
इनसे पूछ रहा हूँ वकील साहब. थोड़ा सा धैर्य तो रखें.
सॉरी.
फ्यूचर प्रोस्पेक्ट कब से लगने लगा? और ये नॉन पिक्यूनरी में कब से मिलने लगा? 40, 15. किस तारीख का एक्सीडेंट है?
सर ये एक्सीडेंट है 16/4/14.
फिर कब से लगने लगा ये? These appeals have been filed by the claimants as well as the owner of the offending vehicle being aggrieved of award dated
16/4/2016
passed by learned first additional motor accident claims first member to first additional motor accident claims tribunal Chinwada in claim case number 55/2014. Next para. It is submitted by claimant that tribunal has erred in not adding future prospects and granting appropriate compensation under the head of non-pecuniary compensation, and therefore there is a scope for enhancement, and accordingly prayer is made to enhance the compensation. Next para. As far as appeal filed by the owner is concerned, it is submitted that the policy covering the risk was comprehensive insurance policy, and therefore insurance company is liable to pay compensation in toto under section 163A for the driver,
Paid driver.
paid driver of the
IMT 28.
as per IMT 28, and the compensation could not have been restricted to a sum of rupees 1 lakh as has been done by the Net Claims Tribunal. Next para. लाए हैं क्या IMT 28 है आपके पास में? दीजिएगा please. As far as appeal filed by the claimants is concerned, it is evident that claim petition was filed under section 163A of the Motor Vehicle Act. Full stop. Therefore, as per section 163A of the Motor Vehicle Act, compensation is to be calculated on structured formula basis. Full stop. Tribunal has taken income at rupees 3,300 per month and thereafter made computation. Full stop. There is no provision for award of 70,000 rupees under the non-pecuniary head. There is also no provision for addition of future prospects and compensation as to be paid as per the schedule given under section 163 capital A. Therefore, appeal filed by the claimants deserves to be dismissed and is hereby dismissed. Next para. As far as IMT 28 is concerned, it provides for legal liability to paid driver and or conductor and or cleaner employed in connection with the operation of insured vehicle. Full stop. For bracket में all classes of vehicles, bracket close. It reads that in consideration of an additional premium, ये लिख दीजिएगा पूरा का IMT 28 clause कोट कर दीजिएगा, फिर लौटा दीजिएगा उस्माने साहब को. इतना. Thus, Shri Sohane admits that insurance company is liable to pay complete sum of compensation and exoneration, and restricting liability of the insurance company to payment of rupees 1 lakh is not good in law. Full stop. In view of such fair submission, appeal filed by the owner of the vehicle is allowed. It is directed that insurance company will satisfy the award in toto. Other terms and conditions of the award shall remain intact. Appeal is allowed and disposed of.
Under the limited liability under WC Act.
हाँ, ठीक
वो WC Act लिख दे.
हाँ, WC Act लिखा देंगे.
This is to be heard finally. So it may be taken up day after tomorrow, top of the list.
नहीं, जल्दी नहीं. क्या matter है?
A matter for the mutation of the record after a period of 100 years.
आज किसने mention?
Lordship, मैं kindly
respondent ने किया.
Order dated 11/9, sir. Because in earlier occasion the argument was heard. What their submission was that there was surrender deed was executed by Mustaq Khan and Mr. Khan. Yeah, your Lordship has directed him to file that surrender deed, Bharat. Because
that is order dated
11/9/2023, sir.
11/9/23.
That deed has not been filed as yet.
Arguing at length, space for time to produce so-called surrender deed executed by Mustaq Khan and Mustu Khan in favor of Bedi Chand, as is discussed in the judgment and decree is granted. आप लाएंगे नहीं?
Those deeds are not available in the record.
ठीक है, नहीं है तो क्या करें? नहीं, बहस करिए.
सब बहस कर लेंगे सर. Day after tomorrow, probably this.
अभी कर दीजिए.
सर आज नहीं. कल या परसों.
Sharath Gupta is not ready with the arguments. Shri Vipin Yadav has serious objection. He submits that without complying with the order dated 11/9/2023.
Available नहीं है सर हमारा statement करने से. Record में.
Petitioner counsel is continuing with the interim order at the cost of the respondents. Next paragraph. Shri Sharad Gupta submits that aforesaid documents are not available and therefore he is not in a position to file them. Full stop. In view of such facts, list this case on फ्राइडे को लगाइए टॉप ऑफ द लिस्ट. फ्राइडे को डेट क्या है? 8 दिसंबर 2023 टॉप ऑफ द लिस्ट. It is made clear that no request for adjournment or passover shall be entertained.
Number
This is third bail application, my lord. Offences, he is in jail since 11/8/2021, my lord.
जी क्या है ऑफेंस क्या है?
302, my lord.
हाँ,
There are
क्या बदल गया?
इसमें my lord, इसमें उसकी माँ का स्टेटमेंट है. She claims to be eye witness, but she is not eye witness, my lord.
कब हुआ माँ का स्टेटमेंट?
ये हुआ है my lord 23/7/2022.
और सेकंड बेल एप्लीकेशन कब खारिज हुई थी आपकी?
ये हुई 2010. ये 18 अक्टूबर 22.
18 अक्टूबर 2022. फिर चेंज सर्कमस्टांस क्या हो गया?
My lord, he is in jail.
Sorry,
my lord, some
there are no
witnesses are also
change circumstances to entertain third bail application.
my lord.
Accordingly, same is dismissed as not maintainable. इनका नाम डाल खत्म करिए 114. चलिए.
number 115 Vivek Kumar Pandey.
But the officers pointed out the territory jurisdiction, my lord.
जी जी.
Lord, my submission, my lord, the temporary address of the petitioner is Khandwa, my lord.
जी जी.
And in this regard, the petitioner filed the affidavit also, which is annexure P1, my lord.
अरे नहीं होगा. टेम्पररी एड्रेस से नहीं होता. परमिट कहाँ से कहाँ का है?
Permit उज्जैन टू बॉम्बे है.
हाँ तो इंदौर बेंच में जाइएगा, लिखिएगा. श्री Subodh Kumar Pandey prays for withdrawal of this petition with liberty to prefer it before the Indore bench of this High Court. If the aforesaid liberty petition is disposed of.
Oh, bless.
This writ petition is filed challenging the FIR, seeking quashment of the FIR.
किस ground पे बताइएगा?
There are vague omnibus allegations, I'll refer to the, kindly see, Annexure P1.
P1.
P1 is the FIR, just to point out, the in-laws are before my lords, not the husband,
अच्छा.
The typed copy is also there, my lords. Kindly see
आपका पक्षकार कंसिलिएशन के लिए तैयार है?
As of now, I don't have any instructions, my lords.
पूछ लीजिए, बता दीजिए भी.
Sir.
तैयार है तो बुलवा लेते हैं दोनों पक्षों को, बैठ के बात कर लेते हैं.
Sir, because आप एक बार your lordship में kindly see section 9 and section 13 application has been filed by the husband. Thereafter, this FIR has been lost.
एक सेकंड.
It's an offshoot of the.
एक सेकंड रुक जाइए. Shri
Rahul Gupta.
Rahul Gupta for the petitioner issue notice to the respondents, call for the case diary. This petition is filed by the in-laws of the complainant. Full stop. Reading from the FIR Exhibit P1, it is submitted that none of the ingredients of Section 498A read with 34 IPC are made out. It is not a case of dowry harassment, but of misunderstanding between husband and wife. Full stop. Taking these facts into consideration, comma, and after going through the available record, call for the case diary. Full stop. If parties so desire, matter can be conciliated upon. Full stop. Shri Rahul Gupta may seek instructions. ठीक है, पीएफ फुट कर दिया, 3 दिन में कर दीजिएगा पीएफ रिटर्न नंबर 4 वीक लिस्ट इन द वीक कमेंसिंग 29 जनवरी 2023 24.
If I make a humble prayer, my lords, my lords, the charge sheet has also been filed, my lords. The trial is proceeding, my lords. So I am requesting that till then, my lords, the trial may kindly.
नहीं, ये सब नहीं.
Because, my lords, because she is not cooperating, my lords. My Section 9 application is already pending. She is not coming.
ठीक है, सेक्शन 9 कब लगती है हमें भी मालूम है. आजकल ये 6वां और 7वां केस हो गया है. पहले 5 केस लगते थे, अब ये 2 केस और बढ़ गए हैं. ये आई अंडरस्टैंड दैट. वेट करिए.
Grateful.
And the petitioner is challenging an extra P1, which the work order has been cancelled by the Nagar Nigam, sir. On the ground that, my lord, the work order in the price proposed by the petitioner in the first round, my lord, is more than the price proposed in the second round. Now, my lord, these products have been supplied. The work order has been issued on 6, my lord. And after that, my lord, may peruse these photographs from page number.
क्या देखेंगे हम ये क्या?
Page number 28 में भी seen, my lord.
रिकवरी सूट लगाइए. रिकवरी सूट लगाइए जाकर वहां पर.
Recovery suit may be filed, my lord, but stays of the permanent, my lord, because they are willing to, my lord, issue a new tender in this context, my lord.
नहीं, वो अलग.
If it is issued, my lord.
आपका एग्रीमेंट कहाँ है? कॉपी, where is the copy of the agreement?
That is on page number 26, my lord, 25 onwards. Annexure, my lord, P2.
P2. ये क्या लिखा उसमें? कहाँ है एग्रीमेंट?
Page number 25 onwards, my lord.
क्या लिखा उसमें?
Although, my lord, it is written that there is jurisdiction of Satna, my lord, precisely. But my lord,
will not oust the jurisdiction of the High Court.
That will not oust the
recovery suit लगाइए जाकर.
And my lord, it is also prominent, my lord, that
High Court
my lord
refuses to act as a recovery agent.
No, we are not challenging.
आपका dispute है, जाइए financial
Something
dispute.
entirely illegal has been done, my lord. Work order is being issued, my lord. The products have been delivered. They have opened the products, and my lord, they have getting these photographs, and these are being published in the papers, my lord. After these are being published in the newspapers, my lord, the products have been opened and used, my lord. That is the difficulty. Now they say, my lord, the work.
बताइए ना सिविल कोर्ट में, ये तो सब कॉम्प्लिकेटेड क्वेश्चन ऑफ फैक्ट्स हैं. किसने कब सप्लाई हुआ, कब प्रोडक्ट खोले गए, कब उनके बाद खुलने के बाद वारंटी खत्म हो गई या चालू हो गई, ये सब बातें वहां बताइएगा. पेमेंट के बारे में 38 लाख रुपए पेमेंट.
That is true, my lord.
हाँ, लिखिएगा.
My lord, मैं
Arnaud Singh prays for withdrawal of this petition with liberty to file civil suit for recovery of his dues against the respondents. The aforesaid liberty petition is disposed of.
oblige, my lord.
1/24. My petitioner is the ex-sarpanch, my lord. Impugned recovery has been ordered, my lord, by the collector, my lord, without complying the provision of section 89.
उसकी अपील हो गई, सब हो गया.
अपील भी हुई थी, my lord. That has not
notice to the respondents on payment of PF per registered AD post within 3 working days, returnable 4 weeks.
Till then, my lord, no.
नहीं, till then कुछ नहीं होता.
My lord, in fact, there is a settled provision.
हाँ, settled देखेंगे ना.
My lord, no.
वापस दिला देंगे पैसे, अगर आप जीतेंगे तो आपको पैसे वापस दिला देंगे.
No coercive steps may be.
नहीं.
Please, your lordship. In this matter, I am challenging order dated 21/9/2023, whereby the committee has been appointed by the incompetent authority.
ठीक है, जवाब आने दीजिए इनका।
Lordship.
पहली बार आ रहे हैं ना?
Reply has already been filed, lordship.
आ गया है तो इसको सुनेंगे, इसको आज नहीं सुनेंगे, सुनेंगे इसको। श्री तकमील नासिर फॉर द पिटिशनर, श्री मुकेश अग्रवाल फॉर द वक्फ बोर्ड, श्री नितिन श्रीवास्तव फॉर द स्टेट लिस्ट नेक्स्ट वीक। चलिए अगले हफ्ते सुनेंगे आप।
Lordship, till then impugned order में kindly be
नहीं नहीं, ये सब
Lordship.
अगले हफ्ते सुन के देखेंगे।
Highly obliged.
Lordship, इसमें अभी इफेक्टेड को नोटिस नहीं हुआ 4 to 14 को।
अच्छा, नोटिस ही नहीं हुआ है?
नहीं, अभी 4 to 14 को नोटिस ही नहीं हुआ।
Let notices be issued to respond number 4 to 14 on payment of PF within 3 days, returnable 4 weeks. List in the week commencing 29 जनवरी 2024।
Lordship, at least till then impugned order.
नहीं, ये सब नहीं।
Highly obliged.
Number 146. Number 46.
My lord, in this case, the land in question was, my lord, allotted by way of patta to the, my lord, real uncle of the petitioner. After death of uncle of the petitioner, my lord, the land is mutated in the favor of petitioner. But subsequent
कर दिया म्यूटेशन
जी,
म्यूटेशन कैंसिल कर दिया है।
नहीं, म्यूटेशन कैंसिल नहीं किया था, म्यूटेशन भी हमारा हो गया। हमारी अपील भी एसडीओ ने उसकी रेस्पोंडेंट नंबर, प्राइवेट रेस्पोंडेंट की अपील भी एसडीओ ने खारिज कर दी है, पाते हुए कि इनके पास स्वत्व का कोई दस्तावेज ही नहीं है। वो अपने आप को बता रहे हैं कि साहब हम कब्जे में हैं इसमें बस।
इशू नोटिस टू द
Notices have already been issued. My submission is, my lord. In this case, my lord, I have filed one application for stay.
Let reply be filed by the respondents. Till then, parties are directed to maintain a status quo in regard to the suit land. चलिए,
My lord.
Number 159.
ये काउंटर साइन वाला ऑर्डर कर दीजिएगा, काउंटर साइन वाला। रिप्लाई आ गया इसमें?
Replies awaited.
देखिएगा, श्री कासिम अली फॉर द पिटिशनर, none for the respondents. Reply of the respondents is still awaited. 4 weeks time is granted to file reply list after 4 weeks.
Obliged, lordship.
In this case also, my lord, the notices have been issued, my lord, but reply is awaited. My lord, the land in question was, my lord, allotted by way of patta, my lord, in favor of father of the petitioner.
आप किसके लिए आ रहे?
Now, number 1 responded, lordship. Now, the SDO and the appellate commissioner appellate authority, they said that by forgery the government land has been and lordship, the state is not a party with the petition.
State को पार्टी नहीं बनाया आपने?
This is MP, my lord.
But even then, lordship,
हो गया, स्टेट को पार्टी तो बना लीजिए। चलिए,
वो सर एमपी में फिर वहाँ रजिस्ट्री में बोलते हैं कि पार्टी में मैच हो रही है।
State government as a party in as much as Shri Deepak Awasthi points out that both the sub-divisional officer and Baldevgarh, Tikamgarh as well as the additional commissioner Sagar division Sagar has held that petitioner obtained patta through forgery, and in fact no land was allotted in his favor. Thus it is evident that state government is a necessary party. Shri, the party is requested to imprint state government as a party list.
My lord, my submission is, my lord, I'll implead party, my lord. Patta is on record, my lord. Only my lord, my submission is, my lord, the private respondent is concerned by, my lord, in malice intention, my lord, I have filed one, my lord, FIR.
State को पार्टी कल बना लीजिए, इसको सुन लेंगे।
मैं सर बना देता हूँ, लेकिन till then, my lord, status को मेंटेन।
बहुत पुराना ऑर्डर है ये।
वो सर तब भी मैंने रिक्वेस्ट किया था उसको।
कोई बात नहीं है।
It may be my lord taken up my lord day after tomorrow. I'll file my lord by tomorrow, my lord.
लिखिएगा list on 8 December if petitioner files an application for imprisonment of state government as a party. ठीक है मेरे को
My lord. और ये तब तक साहब रिप्लाई भी फाइल कर देंगे, ये तो सर हो गए।
कर देंगे, आप रिप्लाई फाइल कर दीजिए अपना।
मैं ठीक है बुलवा लेता हूँ सब। मैं तो आज ही वकालतनामा पेश किया, कल ही मिला।
इसमें रिप्लाई आ गया है यूनियन का।
तो क्या करना है, रिजोइंडर देना है आपको कि पटेल प्रेज फॉर एंड इज ग्रांटेड 4 weeks टाइम।
नो सर, रिजोइंडर नहीं पेश करना सर, आई विल आर्ग्यू द केस सर।
अच्छा, सबमिट
ओनली थिंग इज द यूनियन इज नॉट हियर।
हाँ, एज यूनियन इज नॉट। ये राकेश जैन साहब यूनियन के लिए आए क्या, पूछिए, यही तो है। हाँ, तुम्हें बहस तैयार हैं आप? हाँ,
सर द लैंड वाज परचेज्ड बाय द पिटिशनर फ्रॉम वन भोला सिंह
जी
ऑन 30/12/2010 फॉर द कंसिडरेशन ऑफ 3,20,000।
किस तारीख को खरीदी आपने?
30/12/2010 को।
3/12/2010 को जमीन खरीदी
जी सर। उसका सर रेवेन्यू रिकॉर्ड दुरुस्त हो गए थे एंड पट्टा वाज आल्सो, ऋण पुस्तिका वाज इशूड इन माय नेम फॉर द लैंड इन सर्वे नंबर 670/1। यस, 670/1।
नोटिफिकेशन किस तारीख का है इनका?
सर ये नोटिफिकेशन है 13/6/2016 का।
13/6/2016 का जी।
सर इसमें इशू ये है कि सर हमने लैंड परचेज कर लिया, उसके बाद क्योंकि इन्होंने वो कागजों में तो दुरुस्त कर दिया जो नामांतरण हुआ था, ऋण पुस्तिका अलॉट कर दी, लेकिन जो
सर इसको सुनेंगे, फाइनली सुनेंगे इसको। दिस केस फॉर फाइनल हियरिंग in at motion stage in the week commencing 18 December 2023। चलिए।
May I please your lordship? In this case, my lord, the
Pleadings complete है?
My lord.
So pleadings are complete. Case is to be heard. List in the week commencing 1st January 2024. None for the petitioner, SHRI. Mahesh Prasad Shukla for the respondent number 3. As nobody is appearing for the petitioner, case is adjourned. List after 4 weeks.
Clear number.
None for the petitioner. आपको जवाब देना है क्या इसमें?
Replies filed on 28/7.
The pleadings are already complete. Petition is admitted for final hearing. List for final hearing in Part B of the cause list.
Replies awaited.
Shri BP Pathak, Shri Ankit Agarwal, reply is awaited. Let reply be filed within 4 weeks. List after 4 weeks.
Obliged.
None for the petitioner, Shri Vishal Vincent Rajendra Daniel for the respondent number 7.
My lord.
As nobody is appearing, cases adjourned. List after 4 weeks.
Thank you, guys.
रिप्लाई आना my lord इसमें।
Let reply be filed within 4 weeks. List after 4 weeks.
IR to continue my lord।
IR if any to continue.
सर इसमें डॉक्यूमेंट अपर्याप्त, रीजन कॉपी नॉट सर।
मतलब पूरे डॉक्यूमेंट नोटिस के साथ जाते हैं
दे दीजिए
जी। मतलब
we supplied to Shri Aditya Vyas for respondent number 1 during the course of the day. He may file reply positively within 4 weeks. चलिए
मतलब ड्यूरिंग कोर्स ऑफ द डे
क्यों जवाब आज नहीं दे पाएंगे पिटीशन की कॉपी?
मतलब वो करवाना पड़ेगा मुझको फोटोकॉपी भी.
सर within 3 working days. चलिए
I have to continue.
IR if I need to continue.
This case not reply is awaited.
4 weeks time to file reply.
The FIR is challenge which is filed as counter blast, my lord. Reply is filed by the state, my lord.
गया ना सुनिए इसको. श्री सत्येंद्र जैन for the petitioner, Shri Ankit Agarwal, government advocate for state, Shri Dhananjay Chaturvedi for respondent number 1. Readings are complete. List this case in the first week of January 24 for the hearing.
First week of January?
Second week of February?
No, first week.
फर्स्ट ही दिया है आपको. हमें लगा चिंता हो रही है तो इसलिए.
Serial number 89 some reply is awaited in this case also.
Reply is awaited. 4 weeks time to file reply.
Serial number 92
रिप्लाई इज अवेटेड.
लिस्ट कहाँ है?
मैं दे रहा हूँ, बना दिया हूँ. रिप्लाई इसमें भी अवेटेड है.
4 weeks time to file reply.
IR to continue.
IR to continue.
Serial number 91 division into
None for the petitioner. Cases that don't list after 4 weeks.
serial number 92
None cases that don't list after 4 weeks. तुमको किसी का अर्जेंट है तो सुने नहीं तो जाए. क्या मतलब है?
सर एक 147 है.
हाँ बताइए.
वो इसमें हमने सर एक एप्लीकेशन लगाई है फॉर रिकॉलिंग द ऑर्डर.
वैकेटिंग स्टे?
नहीं, रिकॉलिंग द ऑर्डर है.
अच्छा, कौन है सामने से?
मेहंदी रत्ता साहब है उसमें. सर वो कोर्ट और पिटिशनर का उससे नहीं है कुछ. कोर्ट से ही हमारा वो अनकंडीशनल अपॉलॉजी उस पर टेंडर कर रहे हैं.
ठीक कर देंगे. 147 निकालिएगा.
मतलब काइंडली आइटम नंबर 144 में काइंडली भी लिस्टेड आफ्टर वीक. मतलब
रुक जाइए 2 मिनट.
सॉरी.
लिखिएगा. हर्ड ऑन आइए 17335/2023 an application for recall of the order dated 6/11/2023 to the extent it directs issuance of SPC to respondent number 2. Full stop. An unconditional apology has been tendered by the counsel for the respondents. His apology is taken on record. Let SPC be not issued to the respondent number 2 if it is not already issued. Apply is allowed and disposed of. सही 144 में क्या है?
काइंडली इट में भी लिस्टेड आफ्टर वीक. मतलब 144
on इनकी रिक्वेस्ट पर लिस्ट आफ्टर अ वीक. चलिए.
वो ब्लेस मतलब
105.
हाँ.
This will be second week of January. Finally, readings are completed.
105 होगा दीजिएगा second week of January for final hearing.
लॉर्डशिप 133 133 नंबर.
133 क्या करना है बताइए.
हाँ सर, नेक्स्ट मंथ. नेक्स्ट वीक सॉरी.
चलिए लिस्ट आफ्टर अ वीक कर दीजिएगा 133.
Your Lordship, in item number 82, Your Lordship, Council was unable to appear. Your Lordship, Council seeks apology for it. It's a humble request. Please mark the present, Your Lordship.
नहीं ये सब नहीं होता भाई. क्यों नहीं आते टाइम से?
सर वो पोर्टल
कोई बात
जी.